All right, boys and girls, today our number of the day is 18. So I want us to think about where that number 18 is on our number line. I hear that word teen in there, and I hear the word 8. So I know it is going to be a teen number. It's going to contain a 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, when you write it, is a 1 and then an 8. Make an S and do not wait. That's the way we make an 8. All right, so let's think about if it's even or odd. Remember, we're going to look in the ones place to decide. We don't have to draw 18 pictures to figure out if it's even or odd. We can just look in the ones place. So we just need to draw 8 pictures to help us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so let's see if everyone has a dance partner. They have a dance partner, they have a dance partner, they have a dance partner, and they have a dance partner. There's no oddballs. So I could count by twos, couldn't I? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that tells me that it is what? Even. If you said even, you're right, because there are no oddballs over to the side. So we know that the number 18 is even. All right, so now we're going to write the number word. Now I hear the word 8. Now that is one of those multi-meaning words, isn't it? That we learned about. 8 means I ate some potato chips yesterday. That means you're eating something, right? Or 8 like the number 8. The 8 like the number 8 you cannot stretch. It is spelled, it's one of those number sight words that you just have to remember. EIGH says A, like the long vowel A sound in the number word 8. So it's one of those that is a rule breaker from what we know to be a long A sound. So E, I, G, H, T. Now it ends with T, and we hear the word teen in there, don't we? 18. Just like we spelled with 15, 2 vowels go walking, and the first does the talking and says its name. So that the 2 E's together make it say E. So 8, the number 18, EIGHTEEN. All right, so now I'm going to draw a picture of 18 items. I think I will go back to a square. I think I will make them still purple. All right, so let's count together and draw 18 items. 1, 2, sorry, my mouse is messing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They all have dance partners, don't they? 15, 16, 17, 18. So even when I draw out 18 pictures, everyone still has a dance partner. But to know if it's odd or even easily, I can just use the 8. But I can draw a simple picture, keep it simple with math, so that when I use it to help with my addition or subtraction story problem, I can easily join those pictures or separate those pictures. All right, so let's think about the number 18. Whoops, let me turn it back on. 18. And let's think about what number comes before. And let's think about what number comes after, or one less and one more. So I can go to my number line to help me, can I? We found it earlier on the number line, 18. And I want to think about what number I say before I get to 18. So I can use my number line to help me. I can look here. What number would I say if I was counting all the way to 18? What number would I say right before I got to 18? A hint helps you if you know what number comes right before 8 is 7. So you see the pattern that starts back over. So the number would be that comes before 18 is 17. Again, I know it's a teen. I hear that word teen, so I know it's going to start with a 1, and then I hear 7, 17. So that's 1, 7. And then what number would come after 18? I can look. If I was counting to 20, what number would come after 18 when I'm counting? That's 19. It's the same pattern as when I'm counting by ones, and before I get to 10, I would say 7, 8, and then 9. So that would be 19. A 1 and a 9. I hear that. I hear those hints in the word. 19. All right, now we're going to do tally marks. Remember, for every 5, we are going to cross over. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, cross 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, cross 15, 16, 17, 18. So I remember you can count by what when you're counting tally marks? If you said count by 5s, you're right. 5, 10, 15. And now I'm going to count on by 1s. 16, 17, 18. All right, next, I want us to use our 10 frame to help us before we do our base 10 blocks. So let's get our counters like we would use in class, and let's count. Let's first think, how many 10s are in 18? All right, are you ready? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then how many more until we get to, sorry, let me get my red. How many more till we get to 18? So we're at 10. We're going to count on. Put 10 in your head. Keep counting. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So how many more? 10 and 8 more. So I want to think about our base 10 blocks. How many tens rods would I use? 18 would have how many tens? How many whole full 10 frames do we have? We have 1, right? So 1 tens rod. And then how many ones? How many ones cubes? 110, and how many ones? If you said 8, you're right, because you can use your other 10 frame to help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 1 tens rod and 8 ones cubes makes 18. All right, so now let's look at our number bonds, our whole part. Remember, we start with our whole, which is our number of the day, which is 18. And then what are our parts? 1 whole 10 frame. If I were to move 10 of my counters, if I started with 18 and I were to move 10 of them to this circle, how many would I have left? 10, and how many more? I would have 8 more. I could also, so I can use my 10 frame or my number line or my pictures to help me when I am doing a story problem. So first, let's think if Miss Tori had 10 goats and Boone has 8 goats, how many goats do they have all together? Am I joining or am I separating? If I want to know how many goats they have together, so if these counters represented how many goats that Miss Tori has, 10, and these counters represent how many goats that Boone has, am I going to join those two numbers together to see how many they have all together? Yes, I'm going to join. So I know I need to add because I want to know how many goats. I can picture that in my head. I can see 10 goats at Miss Tori's house, and then I can see 8 goats at Boone's house, and then they're going to meet up and let their goats be all together. So now they have how many goats? They have 18 goats all together, don't they? Because 10 and then 8 more would be 18. I could use my 10 frame to help me. I could also use my number line to help me, couldn't I? I could start at 10 because that's how many goats Miss Tori has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how many she has. And then I want to know how many they have all together. So I'm going to hop 8 times because then I'm going to count on 8 more to see how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And where did I stop? I stopped at 18. That's the same number I got when I joined my counters, right? All right, so let's think about another problem. What if I have 18 chocolate chip cookies? Miss Gordon has 18 chocolate chip cookies. And I gave away to my family. They ate 8 of them. I'm separating, aren't I? If I have 18 and then my family eats 8 of the chocolate chip cookies, how many cookies do they have now? I can use my picture, can't I? I drew 18 squares. So I can go back and do what? I can separate those out. There's 18 altogether. That's what I started with. And then I want to separate 8 because that's how many they ate all those cookies, didn't they? So I'm going to mark out 8 of them. 1, 2,